Welcome in. It is great to be here. Boy, it has been kind of a long road to get back to doing another video. I can't wait to get into this, including what happened today. My system wouldn't work at all. I spent hours working on it, but it's worth it because you are worth it. Let's get into this. Looking at the year that was 2023 and what lies ahead for the elephant ecosystem. Well, here we have a base of products. Elephant token, unlimited NFTs, and futures. It's like a menu. It's like when we go to Toshi's Ramen here in town, he offers 3 base of soup, shio, shoyu, and miso, and then some other products, teriyaki chicken and pot stickers, and a few other things. And guess what? A simple menu of greatness. People have come back over and over and over again. It's a favorite. That's the same with Elephant. I can't wait to talk to you about it more. Let's get into it.
Welcome in. Yeah, we're about to begin. You may be asking how elephant money, the future is now.
Elephant Money 2023, new innovation and raised the floor. 2024 is an open door. Well, what happened? Well, let's look at what SK Crypto K said. Preach it, brother. EM becomes 3 years old in March 2024, and realistically, there has not been a DeFi protocol with as much longevity, liquidity, and resilience. Let's be real, there isn't even a close second. 3 years, that's an eternity in DeFi. Throw in the fact that all the token that is still sitting near 100x since all-time low in 2021. What? Keep that in perspective when considering how EM has defied all odds for years, cycling through ebbs and flows of volume, contract updates, and attacks. You name it, we've overcome it. That's from an SK Crypto K Medium article. There's so many great articles out there. Check it out. So let's talk about the Elephant Money token. You can go on to a Telegram channel that I'm going to show you that shows these stats updated constantly. So this is from that channel. Elephant Money launched 2 years and 263 days ago. The market cap of 281 million. Total liquidity 73 million. 21 million price. This is the equivalent to Bitcoin being $13.39. And Bertha holding 54 million in her treasury. Now, if you look down below, the distribution, Graveyard, Bertha, the herd, LPs, we're going to go over that as we get farther down in this presentation. January 21, 2023 was the launch of a new product, futures and annuity style product. The first deposit was 1 year, 8 days ago. These stats can be seen on the Telegram channel that I told you about. I'm going to leave a link in the description on this so you can see all of the stats. Let's talk a little more about futures. It was introduced to us back in 2023. Futures V8 was introduced to us just a few days ago. V8, what is that? It provides participants a bonus rate of 0.2% that decays over a 45-day period or until a new deposit is transacted. And let's see what people have to say about this. Mr. Patrick Cryptozoa said this in one of his Medium articles just recently. New and improved futures. Despite the switch to variability, the latest update to futures is a massive improvement to what has existed prior. Sustainability, aka survivability, in order to pay out all of its obligations is job one. Not only that, BT has engineered changes to incentivize increased frequency of deposits and disincentivize serial claimers. Not only that, all the changes have led to the increase of the base rate, which bodes well to a return to the top daily rate of 0.5%, especially when the BNB price rises to its former glory of $600 plus and beyond. Check this out on Medium. Patrick also said this in his article: Elephant Money, EM Futures, EM Unlimited, NFTs, Trunk, and Trumpet, any one of which could be a standalone disruptor, all have been created by one man, bank teller. BT is the bona fide heavyweight champion of DeFi. For all those that dislike change, please take a step back and just marvel at the embarrassment of riches on display before us. Don't let your emotional turmoil at change make you blind to the vast riches before us. Out of all the failures of DeFi, the Drips, the Furios, the ArcFis, arises the one DeFi project standing: Elephant Money. And not just one outstanding project, but several. Elephant Money, value capture through the mechanism of birth and treasury. EM Unlimited NFTs, like buying Manhattan real estate, doubling in value every 10,000 sold, and yielding the elephant token along the way. Trunk and Trumpet. Trunk staked into Trumpet, becoming the ever-growing token. A meme coin-like token with engineered tokenomics. EM Futures, highest variable yield that incentivizes proper action. NFTs were released in 2023. Immediately valuable because there's yield right away from staking. Increase in value every round and quite liquid. People put them on the marketplace and they sell within minutes. Round 2 is going very, very well, and BT announces an NFT Elephant Mega Buyback. So he had the system buy quite a few NFTs, and those raised the numbers sold in round 2, and then he also has those as part of his marketing strategy, able to pass those on to folks who are helping to promote Elephant Money. Trunk and Trumpet. Everyone's Stampede account can now migrate and sell Trunk for Trumpet. The Trunk token will be backed by the Treasury. Tokens will be listed on centralized exchanges, making it open to volatility, but will also expose the name of Elephant ecosystem to a wide audience. And it will be listed on charting sites where Elephant has had challenges doing this. December announcement, the sunsetting of Farms and Stampede. Trunk, no longer called a stablecoin, removes scrutiny from regulators and allows for Trunk to go beyond a $1 price ceiling. There's also an influx of partnerships and marketing. Partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of America. Bank teller doing outreach and networking at various major events. New exposure by some well-known figures in the crypto space. AMAs and adoption by very well-respected influencers. So BT plans to go to Nashville for the Bitcoin conference this coming summer. And he puts on events, and so he will be able to literally have an event in close proximity to the Bitcoin conference. That'll be a lot of fun and a lot of productivity for anybody who's able to pop out to that event. That's exciting. Folks looking forward to getting out to that. Here's BT and Boys and Girls Club in Florida. He was able to send 40 families, I believe, 40 kids to the Art Basel in Florida. Folks who would not be able to afford to do that otherwise. That was all on this one trip. Here are some herd member comments as of recent times. For all of you Elephant Money newcomers, welcome. I am a friendly whale that will never dump on you. I've done my research, been invested since the beginning, have patience, and know that this is the way. Please take the time to learn all you can about EM, and you will see all that this is your ticket, and you will see that this is your ticket to financial freedom. Cash flow for all, your winning lottery ticket, your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Money Man. He's a very personable guy. I've become friends with him. There are a lot of folks, if you reach out, make some comments, these folks will be helpful. What I've done is I keep my eye on folks like Money Man and others, and I watch how they handle these situations. When there's change, there's FUD that comes out, but I notice that the people who are the most active and are the most invested don't engage in that kind of FUD. They know what's going on. There are people who have been with BT for 7 years. They've seen his track record. They know that things have to change. They have to evolve because there's SEC scrutiny. There was a sunsetting of BUSD. There are adaptations that have to take place, and Bank Teller is a master of doing that. So I love watching these folks and learning from them. Here's Digita. You don't know BT like I do. I worked with him professionally for over 20 years across 3 companies in fintech, and he's the real deal. There isn't a single Global 100 company that doesn't use the code that he's written every single day. That's a fact. Take that in, folks. Feel free to pause the screen and just let that soak in. That's amazing. When I first heard about Elephant Money, CC Crypto Man was one of the first guys. Hey, I didn't put this. I guess one of my producers slipped this in. Oh my goodness.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
Okay, I'm back. Marius V said, the reality is that BT is a businessman. He has been in Fidelity in the financial sector for over 25 years. He has had to deal with crises many times and to protect investor funds. He is doing his utmost to keep the lights on and in the process make it possible to pay out uncontested and generous yields that are fully sustainable and that will stand the test of time. I, for one, do not want BT to hand over the keys until EM is future-proof. This might mean some small changes in the short term. My comments are that I really appreciate numerous people sharing their own personal experiences, things that happen to them in the work sector that help us to maintain perspective on what's going on here within the DeFi space. I really appreciate that this group has attracted really, really wonderful folks who like to share and be positive. And BlackBerry Guy's weekly report, he said recently, we have many hard workers who help to promote the EM cause. Weekly YouTube shows, weekly YouTube updates, and regular Medium article writers, YouTube AMAs, X posts, and YouTube updates on the latest happenings on EM are regularly provided. When we have our admins and our weekly X Spaces host and the work of those updating calculators to keep up with the EM progressions. Thanks to all for the efforts. And check out a sampling of some of the latest videos. Some of these folks, Rugs to Riches just started in 2023, putting out their videos. Crypto Phil started getting on board doing AMAs with SK Crypto K. Flying DeFi started putting out weekly reports with Chris Farrell doing an incredible job hosting these weekly reports and doing AMAs. DeFi J just started putting out incredible videos from his angle, his personality, his flow. There's something for everyone, folks. This is not everybody who does YouTube videos, but I wanted to highlight some folks who started doing videos in 2023. There's a lot to be excited about and a lot of learning to be had. For any of you who are new, the resources are rich. It's like a university, and your only tuition is your time and effort. So there's a lot to like about Elephant. Making adaptations, we can look at the numbers, we can always see what's happening transparently. We have a menu of choices for our risk tolerance. There are so many ways that you can learn about how you want to make your decisions. I'm so glad to be able to do this video for you, and there's more to come. I look forward to seeing you on Telegram. Thank you for your comments and your like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Get out there, plant seeds, do great things for people. God bless you.
Thank you.